Good morning. So, I'm just going to say a little prayer before we begin our reading. Father, as I read and receive your word, may it deeply be rooted in me, so when difficulty comes, it will be your word that encourages and strengthens me. So we're going to begin the book of Amos. I have never read this one before, so this should be interesting. Hopefully I can keep this steady while we're reading this. But I currently use the Bible. It's called the book. So I'm just going to show this as I read through it. So author is Amos. The date was 8th century BC before Christ. Amos was a contemporary of the prophet Hosea, Isaiah, and Micah. I know my pronunciation may not be the best. I do the best I can. His message, like Hosea, was directed to the northern kingdom of Israel. Although he himself was from the south, he begins by pronouncing judgment upon the surrounding nations and finally focusing on Israel itself. Then he severely denounces the sins of Israel, particularly the social sins of the day: injustice, corrupt officials, greed, and worship of false gods. A series of visions continues the stern message, and the book ends with a little hope that Israel will listen. The theme of this is because God is holy and good, he expects the same from his people. If they do not demonstrate their beliefs on how they live, then they must answer to God. An offer of pardon is made, however, 5:6, and Israel will someday be healed and renewed by the power of mercy of God. All right, so let's begin. Chapter 1. This message was given to Amos, a shepherd from the town of Tekoa in Judah. He received this message in vision 2 years before the earthquake, when Uzziah was king of Judah and Jeroboam II, the son of Jehoshaphat, was king of Israel. This is his report of what he saw and heard. The Lord's voice roars from his temple on Mount Zion. He thunders from Jerusalem. Suddenly, the lush pastures of the shepherds dry up. All the grass on Mount Carmel withers and dies. God's judgment on Israel's neighbors. Here, let me move this to... I need to get a better system for this. This is what the Lord says. The people of Damascus have sinned again and again, and I will not forget it. I will not let them go unpunished any longer. They beat down my people in Gilead as grain is thrashed and threshing sledges of iron. So I will send down fire on King Hazael's palace, and fortress of King Ben-Hadad will be destroyed. I will break down the gates of Damascus and slaughter its people all the way to the valley of Avon. I will destroy the ruler in Beth-Eden, and the people of Aram will return to Kir as slaves. I, the Lord, have spoken. This is what the Lord says. The people of Gaza have sinned again and again, and I will not forget it. I will not let them go unpunished any longer. They sent my people into exile, selling them as slaves in Edom. So I will send down fire on the walls of Gaza, and all its fortresses will be destroyed. I will slaughter the people of Ashdod and destroy the king of Ashkelon. Then I will turn to attack Ekron, and the few Philistines that still left will be killed. I, the sovereign Lord, have spoken. This is what the Lord says. The people of Tyre have sinned again and again, and I will not forget it. I will not let them go unpunished any longer. They broke their treaty of brotherhood with Israel, selling whole villages as slaves to Edom. So I will send down fire on the walls of Tyre, and all its fortresses will be destroyed. This is what the Lord says. The people of Edom have sinned again and again, and I will not forget it. I will not let them go unpunished any longer. They chased down their relatives, the Israelites, with swords. They showed them no mercy and were unrelenting in their anger. So I will send down fire on Teman and fortresses of Basra will be destroyed. This is what the Lord says. The people of Mon have sinned again and again, and I will not forget it. I will not let them go unpunished any longer. When they attacked Gilead to extend their borders, they committed cruel crimes, ripping open pregnant women with their swords. So I will send down fire on the walls of Rabbah, and all the fortresses will be destroyed. There will be wild shouts during the battle, swirling like a whirlwind in a mighty storm. And their king and his princes will go into exile together. I, the Lord, have spoken. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow.